as a part of our presentation of Hindu shrines and temples in our Indian Pilgrim Tours Bharat Tirth Yatra YouTube channel, we present about Shri Maha Ganapati Mahamayee Temple. Shirali Maha Ganapati is worshipped by the families of Gauda Saraswat as their caste deity in Bhatkal taluk of Uttara Kannada district of Karnataka. Shirali has two famous temples, namely Chitrapur Mutt and Maha Ganapati Mahamayee Temple. Maha Ganapati and Mahamayee are enshrined as one temple. Chitrapur Mutt Chitrapur Saraswat is a sacred temple for the Brahmin community. Thus Maha Ganapati and Mahamayee Gauda Saraswat are the caste deities of Brahmins. Shirali can be reached from the famous Shiva Shrine Murudeswar or Chitrapur, on the Arabian Sea coast in the western part of the country. The temple can be reached by road in bus, taxi or auto from Murudeswar and Chitrapur on the Konkan Railway by train. Pilgrims visiting the famous Shiva Shrine Murudeswar can also visit the nearby Shirali Maha Ganapati. Those travelling by air can reach the temple by taxi from Mangalore, which is 156 kilometers, or Goa, which is 200 kilometers away. The administration of Shri Maha Ganapati Mahamayee Temple has constructed spacious rooms to accommodate the Gauda Saraswat clans visiting the temple. Accommodation and meals are available at Shri Maha Ganapati Mahamayee Temple. For booking, pilgrims may contact the temple office. Accommodation and meals are available at mid-range to luxury hotels in nearby Murudeswar. According to the research of archaeologists, the idols of Maha Ganapati and Mahamayee were present in Goa along with Sri Gomanteshwar and other idols, but during the Muslim invasion of Goa, the temple at Ella was destroyed and the idols were moved to Diwar Island. When the Portuguese invaded, many idols were moved from Goa to Golti and Naveli on the nearby island of Diwar. The idols of Sri Gomanteswara and other deities, which were moved then, are still there in Brahmpur. Its traces are still visible today. The deities were worshipped in the island until the anarchy of the Portuguese missionaries prevailed 600 years ago. The Gauda Saraswat families migrated from Goa when the Portuguese raided on temples in and around Goa and forced the people to convert to Christianity. The Portuguese rulers destroyed the ancient temple in Diwar Island, and due to the forced introduction of Christianity they followed, the devotees left Diwar Island after the destruction of the temple. Athe idols were moved to Khandepar and from there to Khandola, since the devotees are unable to tolerate their anarchy. Khandola is a town in Purna Taluk, North Goa Jilla of Goa state. The ancient Shri Maha Ganapati temple exists in North Goa at a distance of 19 kilometers from Panjinkadamba bus stand and 35 kilometers from Vasco da Gama railway station. This temple is considered as one of the oldest temples in Goa. The devotees fled from Goa and its surroundings, entered various places in Karnataka due to the hostile of the Portuguese missionaries. Devotees fled from Goa and entered various places in Karnataka due to the hateful Portuguese missionaries. Families who settled in Karwar on their way to Karnataka established a temple at Asnoti. Devotees settled in Ankola placed the symbol of Shanta Durga or Durga Devi or Mahamayee for worship in the local temple. They brought the silver trunk of Lord Ganesh called Sanidhya and the face of Mahamayee, since they are unable to bring the idols with them. On reaching Bhatkal, they were unable to build a temple and preserved the two symbols with a devotee. Some families from North Karnataka found the southern coast safe and moved to Bhatkal and established a Lord Ganesh Mahamayee temple there. The present temple was built at Shirali near Bhatkal in the subsequent years. Mahamayee is known as Shanta Durga by the local people. This temple was restored about 100 years ago. Shri Mahamayee, popularly known as Shanta Durga, and Shri Maha Ganapati are the main deities in the temple. Lord Ganesha is known as Peet Vinayak and Mahamayee is known as Shanta Durga. This temple has a special darshan service called Mali. Shirali, where the Maha Ganapati Mahamayee temple is located, is just 4 kilometers from Bhatkal. The temple established by them is the present temple. The examination of the idols of Maha Ganapati at the Shirali and Khandola temples reveals the authenticity of the story. At present there are 6,000 Gauda Saraswat Brahmins in Shirali Maha Ganapati and Mahamayee temple. The Gauda Saraswat Brahmins of various clans visit the temple annually, and those living abroad also visit the temple every time during their tour to India. Food is provided to them during their stay in the temple. Various pujas are performed at the temple in Shirali, including Chariot Festival, Ganpati Homam and Sahasra Chandika Havanam. Chariot festival is held in the temple on Margasira Shuddha Navami occur in calendar month of November or December. Maha Ganapati on Margasira Shuddha Chaturdhi and Mahamayee Rathotsavam on Margasira Shuddha Ashtami are important events in Chariot festival. Devotees visit the temple for auspicious beginnings, removal of obstacles in work, restoration of health and energy, success and increase in agricultural productivity. In Shrungeri pilgrimage, we have elaborated about the temples in Goa and told that there are still some spectacular ancient temples in Goa. We appeal once again to the Facebook viewers to consider Goa not only as a tourist destination but also as a destination of our ancient Indian culture and abode of deities. Please visit ancient temples dating back 1000 to 2000 years as per convenience. Give your hand for their development. We request our viewers to subscribe our channel besides sharing to friends and relatives. Give support to our growth. Have a good day.